distracting me.
It's Lake Champlain, right?
Champlain.
Like champagne?
Champlain.
Champlain?
Yeah.
Champlain.
Champlain.
Like sham
Like
wow.
an S, not a C.
Champlain.
Meet Brady. Brady's a genius. Good with numbers, data analyst. Let's be honest, the guy's a nerd, but he's been fishing and winning tournaments since he was a kid. Eddie literally can build anything. He lives by the mantra, unrealistic and unnecessary. If he's not in his shop, he'll be in his kayak with a chatterbait. I met Aaron on Craigslist. A year later, we're business partners. A full-time outdoor filmmaker. If you see him, he'll have a camera in his hand. As for fishing, he's working on it. Me, I'm Matt. I'm a filmmaker who loves telling stories through film. I grew up in the mountains of Colorado with fly rod in my hand. Moving to Kansas introduced me to the world of bass.
Hey guys, just finished up iCast 2019. We're there on business. Aaron doing media work for the industry. I do product design for Russell Marine Products. So we were there on business. We were able to sneak away, get some videos with pros. We went over some bait testing with Casey Scanlon. Check it out. Hey guys, we're here with Casey Scanlon, 2019 iCast. He just won the FLW tournament on Lake Champlain.
Champlain.
We are talking about square bills. Casey likes throwing them. We're gonna be doing some testing in the tanks later. So what do you want to see in your square bill performance?
I like a square bill that has, a good tight action to it, but it's erratic. So I might go through 3 or 4 different crankbaits until I find one that has that, side-to-side tracking like they normally do with a erratic movement one way or the other. It's just something about that erratic movement seems to trigger bites.
Okay. How far do you want to see that erratic movement go, you think?
As far as possible. I have baits that'll do it 6 to 8 inches, and we call it hunting. So I like a bait to hunt, kind of move side to side like that. And it helps it deflect off cover a little bit better, I feel like. But that erratic action, when a fish is following that bait, when it moves off or darts one way or another, that's when they get it typically.
Yeah, you can chase them. So what's your go-to brand?
I typically use a Lucky Strike Series 3 or Series 4 square bill. They have 4 different sizes, but the Lucky Strike brand, one of my sponsors, but also just a tremendous square bill. But their Series 3 size is just a nice size that's used in most of my applications.
Okay, perfect. Well, that's what we're going to throw in the tank. We'll be going to get some other baits, see how they perform. Hey guys, so a big part of this channel we're starting is bait testing, and I would say that Live Target is one bait manufacturer that's really good at catching fishermen more than maybe catching fish. I'm not gonna say the lures are bad, but their stuff always looks so good, you just want to buy it. But something that caught my eye is this new flutter shad, and I'm pretty excited about it. This got kind of some interesting bump out shapes here. Not a traditional shape. I'm really excited to test this out and see how this acts in the tank. I think we can expect something different than we've seen before in traditional construction, so I'm really looking forward to that. That caught my eye. It looks like a good bait. Probably my favorite bait I've seen here at the show so far. So wrapping up here, 2019 iCast. Saw a lot of really neat stuff. Got some good videos with the pros talking about the baits they like to use, what they want to see in the tests, or what they look for when they're using their baits that then we can use to build our testing on. So real successful trip. So when we started this trip, flying out, I thought our biggest problem was going to be flying Spirit. I was dreading that. That went great. Actually flying American Airlines back home has been our issue. Weather, had a lot of cancellations, delays. We got here last night at like midnight after sitting on the tarmac for 2 hours. Then our flight got canceled. Then we had to book Earliest book is now 11 o'clock the next day. All the hotels were full. It's been a nightmare. But luckily, Aaron and I were able to get out, salvage the evening, take some photos downtown Charlotte. Pretty cool spot. Lots of great architecture. Really enjoyed that. But anyways, that pretty much wraps up our trip. So like, subscribe, and show your mom these videos.